this is List of Spellbinders, and today I want to share some tips and ideas on using Geo Flower Kaleidoscope and Contour Bow Textile Rule Die. Normally you can easily die cut the kaleidoscope flower shape and adhere it to your background. However, I suggest you to try some new ways of using it, and for this video I made several cards featuring these ideas. The first one is to emboss the background with the die partially. Just check that the bottom border of your card is at the straight line. I'm using washi tape to fix my die at one place and cover it with an embossing mat and a plate only. In fact, you've got a textured image of the Kaleidoscope Geo Flower and it looks really great. After I cut the elements for my bow using steel rule die, you can use paper. However, this steel rule die and it cuts the fabric perfectly with no thread signs. Since it is quite thick, you don't need the platform for it and only 2 cutting plates. I have already made a bunch of bows using different cardstock, and for one of my bow I decided to add the foam parts for more dimension. Actually, you can skip this step and use only your adhesive to fix the bow. Or you can vary it and add only one foam pad, for instance, to fix the top bow. The sky is the limit only. However, the result, the bows that you get are really cute and nice, and you can easily use them for the mails projects, for the party decorations or any birthday. And there are several more options to do with their embossed image, and one more that I would like to share with you is to remove some geometric leftovers. It depends on how thick your cardstock is, and if you have an issue while removing it, you can help yourself with the scissors or craft knife, whatever you prefer. I recommend you to touch and slightly press on the element, and those that are weak will be removed easily. But while doing this, keep in mind the composition, and at least 70% you need to keep unremoved. Then I add the center shape of my kaleidoscope and I cut it from another cardstock, and to keep the dimension I topped it on the leftover piece of cardboard. However, you can use the foam adhesive. To make the holes on your card to pop up, it's better to mount the card base on the piece of cardboard, or as I did for my card, or to use the foam panel. This is my finished card, and I've only added a pair of dots and sprinkled the glitter on the surface. For my next card I'm using the embossed texture on the background, and I adhere partially the leftover elements mixed into kind of cardstock. It looks fun, as if you are collecting the puzzle. I suggest you to leave it with 3-4 color combo and to use the card panel base from one of the used die card leftovers. Next steps are almost the same. You put the circle shape and the bow on the foam or cardboard and sprinkle the glitter or the silver flakes over it. For my next card, I didn't make any embossing at the background, and I make it more flat but topped the circle on the cardboard again and placed the die cut kaleidoscope to the right upper edge. Then you can easily cut out the excess. I guess it's a good option to keep the geometry idea for your card. I adhered my kaleidoscope with the glue and then removed the glue with the soft fabric, but since I'm adding the glitter, it doesn't matter that there are signs of glue while they are covered with the gel medium and flakes after. This is the finished card. I only added some pearls. And the last idea I want to share is that you make the embossing as the background, then cover everything with the kaleidoscope silhouette, and then remove only a few elements from the embossed parts. Again, you can help with the scissors if needed, but don't throw away the leftovers, you will need them a bit later. While removing, check if you are reached any symmetry or asymmetry depending on what result you want to achieve. And what you need to do is to take the leftover elements and put them into puzzle, mounting them on foam pads. It's quite easy to do with the tweezers, however I didn't find my tweezers and I'm doing it with my fingers, and you will be surprised with the result. To focus the attention on those mounted elements, you can add the pearls or some metallic beads or rhinestones, anything you want really. I hope you have found some new ideas for your cards in my video, and I made a bunch of it. I had such blast doing it. Thanks so much for stopping, and bye.